Thank you for the celebration of life. In your name, we have gathered once again. Please come and start for us. Come and start with us. Come and conclude the service for us. And above all things, the joy of your presence, let it not elude every one of us. Thank you, blessed Redeemer. For in Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed.
Leo Audie was born on the 13th of August, 1931 in Ekakpamre, a town located in Ughelli South, local government of Delta State, Nigeria. As the only child born into the nuclear family of Pa Joseph K.O. Onokokwemo of Omowe Ekrata clan in Ekakpamre, who was a traditional physiotherapist, and his mother, a Rioberi family, who was a successful businesswoman and real estate developer. He was brought up and nurtured with love, purpose, and good moral values.
I'd like to start by saying that my father-in-law was a great man, enumerating every reason, but I'll just give you 3 reasons. The first one is the fact that he is the father of my lovely wife, and I will never ask for anything. He instilled in her all that I needed, and for him to have done that, he was a great man. One reason is that he was the husband to my mother-in-law. And for you to have a wife like my mother-in-law, you must have been a great man, because my mother-in-law was arguably one of the most beautiful women I ever knew. I say it every time. Since I met her till she passed on about 4 or 5 years ago, 7 years ago, there was never a time I had an interaction with her and I left dissatisfied. She was always sweet at every point in time, and it was always a pleasure to meet with her, to be in her presence, or to visit her. The third reason is my father-in-law himself. He was a very handsome man. He was a very intelligent man. Till he passed on, he could quote Shakespeare, and even till his late age, like it was read, he was very up to date in science. He had a laptop, he had what's it called? An iPad, and the way he was adept at using that thing, I'm sure he did it better than me. So I would like to thank God for my father-in-law. He was a great man. Thank you very much.
We have been living together since 1947. I've been 1977. I know him in and out, including the children. That Pa Leo is a man of no nonsense. He doesn't tolerate any nonsense from anybody.
I worked with Leo in the Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, 1961 to 1963. We were in the accounts department in the broadcasting house. We were together in Igoshere, the accounts. Then we were the first to open the 45 Martin Street. We were there again together. And 1963 I left. I went to England, and Leo was here, and we lost contact. But when I came, I said, but again, we were together with my wife. We worked together. My wife was I met my wife in this place, in the same place where we worked together.
Option: inevitable appointment. Inevitable appointment. There is no how somebody will live this life that will not exit this life one day. So it is something that is sure. And we don't like to think of it or think about it, but it is true. Why is it in this scripture? Hebrews chapter 9:27. Hebrews chapter 9:27. It is an appointment for every human being. should you do at this understanding or this information or this revelation? One thing we should do, be prepared and live your life waiting for his coming. Anytime we come for a gathering like this, glory be to God, Dad had lived a good life and had developed lovely children, and those ones have brought 12 grandchildren. Oh, please, can you please sit down? The family said that we should sit down, and while you are seated, if you have not been served, because there is refreshment for everybody, and they want it to be while we are seated in order. God bless. Please be seated, and they will pass it round. God bless you. Technical, give us something to listen.